Hi guys and welcome to FXMS. We continue our weekly forecast. We can see here the trend analyzer, which is amazing tool we do have in our website. If you guys want to check it out, it will give you all the currencies. You get the moving average, RSI, statistic, MACD, and all the stuff. Also, we do have the VSA market scanner, which has two pages right here. The first one, it will give you the currencies, and when you see the delta number is red, then you're gonna be selling. When it's green, you're buying. Also, you get the power meter right here, which will indexes which one is strong, which one is really weak. So you would know that at that end of last session, selling the New Zealand was one of the best things, and buying dollar was really good like that. For the dollar, I think we're just about to reverse to the upside now. That was enough for this fall. So now we need a strong move to the upside. So we're only gonna look to buy the dollar. Euro also, so if the dollar is going to get strong, it's going to affect the euro and the pound, both of them. So we're going to forecast the dollar to be really strong and the euro and the pound to be weak, okay, next week. So the euro did give a reverse right here. So what we expect further down all the way up to here, double bottom here, then we'll talk after that. Pound also, we expected last week to push up. Even pound dollar, we said we're going to probably see the 1.3. We got the 1.31. So it was really good last week. What we do expect is a reversal either from this level or it may go one up. Watch you guys, next week there is the Bank of England information coming out. So what we do expect is gonna weaken the pound. Okay, so pound is gonna be weakened next week. The franc index we do expect to up further down. It did reverse from here. We also discussed this last week. We're gonna break this level. We're gonna go up a little bit high. Then we're gonna come back down strongly, and that's what we have seen at the end of last week. So you can see this coming down. This is gonna keep pushing further down right here. Japanese yen is gonna fly to the upside, guys. Okay. So with the new package from the Congress and everything, the Japanese yen pairs are gonna fly up. Australian at the start of the week, he may get a small push down, but maybe not to that level. It's just a small thing. Then it's gonna fly with the stock market. Okay, so the Australian probably is gonna continue to be strong. New Zealand is going to have a little bit of weakness because the Reserve Bank of New Zealand has a meeting on August 12th. They'll probably want to crush the New Zealand because it's too strong. So New Zealand dollar may be coming down a little bit. I don't think it's severe, but at least next week New Zealand may come down. Maybe to this level, then we bounce back up here. We may not come all the way to here. Okay. Gold, if gold is going to rise, probably it need one correction down here. So I would not buy gold unless it breaks above the above the 2000 level. Okay, unless it breaks above the 2000, don't buy it. So what we want to see actually a strong dollar pushing the gold down. The investors to have some kind of confidence in the economy. They start closing their long positions. Gold gets sold off a little bit. Then we get a rise down. Watch out, gold has not been moving lately in this range. The next move, it should be one leg down, then go up to 2,100 later on, okay? Probably it's gonna end the year at 2,200, but we need some correction in the way down. This a must is not a must. It may not happen, but that's what you can see in this structure. It needs one down to give it a push up. The profit taken and a strong dollar. Crude oil, we're gonna only look to buy. It's going in this upward channel. That's really nice price to buy. Even if it's gonna come down, it's gonna come down here. I don't think it's gonna crash to 35 or anything. So this is a buy. We're gonna target 43.50. The DAX, I think this is gonna be a good buy. It may come to the 1200 to test it, but this we're gonna only focus to take the buy signal when you have a buy setup. SPX longer term, I think 33,600, guys. This is going to be very, very bullish and it's going to fly to continuously up strong. So watch out, don't sell SPX. In my opinion, this is going to be a good buy. Watching the MACD here, that was, continuously up. It did come down. It did make a correction, start a new buy. So this is only a buy, continuation of a buy, guys, okay? So this is a strong continuation of a buy. That was the same scenario, strong continuation of a buy. So we're going to be looking at the 31,000 soon. And my forecast for the Dow is 36,000 in the longer term. But for now, we're going to probably see the 31,000 soon. Pound dollar, that's about enough. You guys have seen those pyramids we put together, even the live stream. This rally, it was because of very weak dollar. Now, after the dollar is going to stabilize a little bit, and the Bank of England may crush the pound next week. So we may be coming back pound dollar to the 1.28 250, and we may get this triangle shape, or we may get double here. Okay, we get one like this, then another move up, a small one, then get like, you know, A B C D kind of. So either we get this shape or that shape, one of the two. A euro dollar, so the king dollar is back, and the euro is gonna be crushed so hard. So you guys, this is only selling of the euro, and your stop loss at the top of this high. So 1.19 is amazing price to sell for the euro dollar. We put this in the live stream. Dollar CAD, I would rather you guys to avoid this one, because probably next week USD and CAD, both of them are going to be strong. And watch out, we have the NFP and we have the Canadian unemployment, as well as Australian interest rate, and we have New Zealand unemployment also, and we have Bank of England news. So you guys, a lot of news next week, so watch out. USD CAD here, probably we need one move up. So it's going to continue to be ranging, but how it's going to range, I think ranging to the upside and down, not down up. And New Zealand, it may get about 200 bips down before it reverse up. Also, the investors are going to sell it before the Reserve Bank of New Zealand statement and statement, because they would expect the bank to want to put the New Zealand dollar down, because the New Zealand dollar is kind of controlled by the bank. So they want to put it down a little bit. So you may get this down wave, but the stock market is going to take it back up. So watch out. This we may get something like this: one wave down first, then back up. Okay, I don't think this is going to crash. Australian USD, what we do expect: one wave down, correction, one wave down, up, or this may just make a double bottom here and back up. I don't think Australian dollar is gonna crash so bad, because we do expect the stock market to go up, and Australian is so affected by the Chinese economy and the stock market. That's why Australian dollar, I don't think is gonna crash now. Okay, not now. EuroCAD, this is gonna be beautiful, beautiful sell, and we put a live stream right from the top here. You guys, you can check it on our YouTube channel. We did sell from here. Okay, why EuroCAD is going to be really? Because as the dollar is strong, euro is going to be weak. So euro weak is going to come down. Canadian strong, then is going to be even. The EuroCAD is a better sell. Okay, so euro Canadian is going to crash. We expected also last week to go up a little bit before it comes down. Euro bound, probably this is just going to continue to range. Euro New Zealand, probably maybe a double top. Watch out the New Zealand news. Next week, if it's negative, is gonna push the euro New Zealand up about 200 bips, then come back down. So watch out for the New Zealand news next week. It probably is going to be negative. Euro Australian, that's probably a good sell. Okay, because we do expect the Australian to be strong with the stock market and the euro to be weak. So that's probably for the long term, or coming back to 1.61 again. So that's probably a good sell. Okay, guys. EuroCAD probably better. Euro Japanese yen, I think this is going to come about 200 bips down, but Euro Canadian probably is better. It's going to come about 300-400 bips down. Australian yen, I do expect it to go back up with the stock market, so we'll be only looking for a buy. Canadian yen, I think that's going to be a really, really good buy. Will it come back to the same level right here? We're supported by like a trend line going up here. So you guys watch out for this channel, maybe forming. Okay, like this. So watch out for this channel also. I think Canadian Japanese yen is a buy. Pound Australian, you may get a small correction down, then back one wave up. I don't recommend you guys to buy here. That's too late. We discussed this in the live stream and previously. USD INR. Just we had a question about the system, if our ABC system works in the INR, the Indian Rupee. Then the system works really nice. You guys can see the start word, does it work like that. Pound New Zealand also probably is going to continue going up, but now after such a big move, you have to make a correction, then join the party later on. Okay, guys, that was the end of our forecast. We try to keep it at 10 minutes so you guys don't get bored. Thank you, guys, for like, share, subscribe to the channel. Please, if you do have any comment, put in the comment section. We try to answer it. And if you guys are interested in our trading systems, you're most welcome to join our fxmarketstrategy.com. The annual package has a 58% discount now if you want to catch it. Okay, thank you and have a wonderful day.